an interesting book, if you like, politicals or history. I invite you to read that book. Now, the second concept, the history, is set on the main of France in the rural era, and it's a legendary Russian revolution. This book is a representative of the revolution in 1970 to rise the Soviet authorities. The farm animals represent an historical figure, ideology showing how revolution can be corrupted by the farm. We have main character, the other mayor is an allergic born in spirit, the revolution. He's represent Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin. We have Napoleon, a large fire speed who come from dictator, represent Joseph Stalin. We have Napoleon, an intelligent, idealistic big who competent with Napoleon, represent Leon Torres. We have Scaler, a persuasive big who represent Napoleon propaganda, represent a state controlled by media. We have Boxer, a show a lawyer Carlos, who was the model, and he has a phrase is I will work harder, represent the working class power. Benjamin, a cynical donkey who understands the corruption but does nothing. He represents intellectual reasoning. We have the dogs who finds informing by training. They represent the several countries. Okay, in the chapter 1 and chapter 2, we can see the major deliverance and passionate speech about the animal equality and freedom, teaching them the son beat England. After his death, the peace noble and Napoleon lead the revolution, driving the human farmer, Mr. Jones. They renamed the farm animal farm and establishing the 7 commandments of the animals. I remember the last commandment is all animals are the same. All animals are the same. And one of the commandments, any animals are not friend of human. We can see in the chapter 2 and chapter 5, the animals go together, but we will take the leadership roles, slow and propose, ambition project, and they claim the wings, but Napoleon opposed him eventually to use the technical to choose snowball, same total control. In the chapter 6 and 7, Napoleon claims the wheel was his idea and throws the animal all together after rewriting history and his version of heaven. For Rosen, the king started trading the humans, breaking their promise. The promise, what I say, they have 7 commandments. One of the commandments was they have to work together, and the human is not their friend. Napoleon used propaganda and gave confession, so we start here instigating animal accusing to trade. Chapter 8 and 9, the windmill is destroyed by humans, but Napoleon calls it a victory. The peak begins like luxury, driving alcohol, and ultimate commandment to justify their actions. You remember I told you they have 7 commandments, what they promise, and when the pig take the control, he didn't assume the commandment, and he made all what he don't have to do, like driving luxury, like living luxury, driving alcohol, and he entered in the commandment to justify the action, injury and exalt and send harder, when there is going to end. Chapter 10 is the ending. Years later, the pig walked on 2 legs, like human, and that's the different and pig and animal human. Were close and openly trained with humans. The 7 commandments are replaced with the simple child rules. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. The animal goes from the pig human and from the human to pig, and can no longer tell them apart. Okay. That's a book. He make it like kind of profound. Corruptions of power. Revolution and with a new tyranny. Propaganda and culture. Truth is manipulated with mountain authority. Declines inequality. Some benefit from the labor and others. And betrayal of idea, original goals of equality are abandoned for personal gain.